Have you ever met someone who has traveled around the world? If you haven't, then you should read this story. It is about an amazing woman named Marge Carter. She was a teacher that traveled around the world. Mrs. Carter was born on January 3, 1930. She was born in Canada and was raised by her grandparents. The reason she was raised by her grandparents was because her mother was in nursing school. In 1936, she moved to Van Nuys, California, and she lived on a farm with her grandparents. They raised chickens and rabbits. She had to collect eggs from the chickens as part of her chores. Mrs. Carter got married at the age of 20 to a man named Mark. They traveled around the world together. She's traveled to every continent except for Antarctica. Once they won a Rolls-Royce car, but it was too fancy for them, so they sold it. Later they had 3 sons. Today, Mrs. Carter has 6 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Today, Mrs. Carter's favorite thing to do is write stories. She moved to Walnut Village in 2009. Mrs. Carter loves living at Walnut Village because she is not alone and it is small and quiet. All in all, I think that Mrs. Carter is an amazing and interesting woman.